Breakthrough M2 with Coach Mary, and Coach Mary has a friend. Who's your friend, Coach Mary?
She's here. This is Zeba. Zeba loves barking at trucks, and there's a truck outside, so I'm holding her so she doesn't bark.
Very good. All right. So this is Coach Mary. And Mary, how long have you been working for Breakthrough M2?
It has been now 5.5 years.
5.5 years. And why did you start coaching?
I have goosebumps because this is the program that works. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I tried everything my whole life. I would lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, never be able to keep it off. This is the program that works. This is it. It is just absolutely amazing.
How much did you lose?
Altogether, 113 pounds.
Yeah. And can I
which
ask,
is
if you
a
want,
person.
But how old were you when you did that?
How old? That was 6 years ago. So I'm 70 now. So 63.
Nice.
63, 60, going into 63. Yeah. 64. Sorry.
That's okay. You don't look 70.
Oh, I love you. Thank you. I don't feel 70.
I feel like
you
I'm probably
16.
Don't feel it either. Yes. Yeah.
And I have to tell you, I've just been to the doctors, for my annual checkups, and they're all like, you are in such good shape. I could bend my knees. I couldn't bend my knees for years. Bend down and pick up the newspaper. I go out every morning and pick up the newspaper. I could bend my knees.
Yeah, that's amazing. Truly. Well, part of our company vision is that we provide the tools and support necessary for any willing and able person to discover and define their own personal truth of wellness. So we've asked everybody to kind of give us their personal truth of wellness. And so far, everybody's is different, which I would suspect it probably would be, right? I mean, I'm not the mountain climber or the yoga person. I'm somewhere in between, right? But what was your wellness statement?
I don't even remember. I just wanted to be healthy. I wanted to be able to do things, to walk, to go out, to not feel tired all the time. I was thrilled when I started Breakthrough because one of the things that was told to me was that you don't have to exercise. And I was like, oh, that's for me. By the third week, I didn't want to sit still anymore.
Yeah.
I wait to start walking, and I started walking a little bit at a time, and then a little more and a little more till I walk every day now. I don't really do Zumba in the house, through the computer, but I don't really do a lot of strenuous exercise, but walking is what helps everything.
And it's probably the best exercise as human beings we could do. So you're doing the best one. That's great.
Thank you.
Yes. What is your best advice for someone just starting the journey that might have had disappointments with weight loss in the past or really aren't sure if they can even do the program?
Story of my life, because like I said, I've been through every program. I remember doing Weight Watchers back in 1963. I was 11 years old. I was like overweight then. And so I've tried everything. Focus. If this is what you really want, then do it. Do it because it works. All you have to do is follow the program. It's that easy. And I'm not saying that it's easy, but it's easy to follow the program. And if you could do that, you will get to your goal. I was able to lose 99 pounds in 6 months. That's just absolutely amazing to me. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And healthily, because I had high blood pressure at the time that I started. The whole reason I started is because I went to the doctor and she walked out of the room and I looked at my chart and it said that I was morbidly obese. And I started crying. I was like, I don't want to be morbidly anything.
No.
I was on high blood pressure medication at the time. I brought her the diet. She was familiar with it. She said, yes, you could do this, but you need to come in every month to get your blood checked. I said, I don't have a problem doing that. I went every month and got my blood checked, and I came off a high blood pressure medication. I'm no longer on that. Like,
awesome.
That is a victory in itself.
Yeah, those non-scale victories are huge.
Amazing. Amazing.
I think somebody just put one up recently and you even commented on it, something about non-scale victory of how she enjoys buying vegetables.
Because it's amazing how your life changes over little things, just little things.
Right. Yeah. And that has nothing to do with the scale. It's just that whole
mindset.
Yeah.
Like I didn't eat, if you asked me what I ate before in terms of fish, I would eat tuna fish and that was about it. I learned how to eat fish on this program, how to cook it. That's one of my favorite meals to have now is fish.
That is great. It really is.
It-
Omega.
And if you, I was a teacher in New York City and I lived on Diet Coke 24/7 from the time I got up, that and coffee in the morning and then Diet Coke all day long. When I found out I had to drink water, I was like, how am I going to do this? I don't drink water. I have to tell you, water is my beverage of choice
I'm doing
now.
it.
I drink it every day and I'd rather have that than anything else. Occasionally a drink, but
Well, yeah.
water is my beverage of
Right,
choice.
right. And it's funny that you said that because everybody's wellness definition is theirs, right? So 90/10 for you includes that occasional drink of when you want it. And there is nothing wrong with that.
No, absolutely. I just came
Yeah.
back from seeing my best friends move from here in New York down to North Carolina, and we spent a week with them. And they are great cooks and they make drinks every night. I gained 5 pounds during the week, and I keep myself between 5 and 7 pounds. When I got back, I watched what I was doing. I took off that weight in the first week back.
Yeah. And as long as we don't get mental about it, that's really important because honestly, it was all inflammation.
I don't
It
get
wasn't
mental
like
about
this-
anything anymore.
And that's something we want people to remember too. Let's think about this, logically, right? And this is more for, people ready to go into non-diet life. But hey, if you gain 5 pounds, knowing that 2,500 calories is a pound of fat. So what does that mean? That you literally ate 12,000 calories that you didn't burn? Of course not. That doesn't even make sense. It's not even mathematically possible, So it's inflammation. And as long as you do the right thing, drink your water, eat non-inflammatory foods for the next week, you'll
Key.
stop it.
It's key. It's key,
That's
and
right.
it works.
That's
To
right.
be able to keep it off all this time, and I mean, I just feel so good. I can't tell you.
Yeah.
And the fact that you said I don't look 70 makes me feel even better.
It's so nice, right? What's your best advice for low-cal people?
Be prepared. Get your house ready. Get rid of the stuff that I gave everything to my girlfriend. She thought I was the same girlfriend I went to see in North Carolina. She's like, why are you giving me this? I said, because I'm not supposed to have it on the program and I'm going to be on the program till I get to my goal weight. So it's better that you have it and you use it. So I cleaned out the house. I got the things I needed to do. And the key was prep. If you aren't prepped, then it's so easy to fall. So
Yeah.
you want to make sure. And I took Sundays. I took Sunday afternoons and I prepped meals for the week so that I had what I needed when I needed it.
That is great.
Even to this day, I still prep. I mean, one of my favorite things when I was on low-cal was chicken meatballs because I don't really like ground turkey. So I
Yeah.
made chicken meatballs with ground chicken, and I give all of my people the recipe. It's on the Facebook page. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
But I still have them. If you go into my freezer right now, you'll see the chicken meatballs there.
Yeah.
It's my go-to.
Crazy.
It's like,
Yeah.
makes me happy.
That's awesome. So what's your best advice for step 4 people who are going in a transition?
Add things slowly. I had a little bit of trouble with transition at the beginning because I put everything back in. And then I was like, wait, go backwards. And I went backwards and I put things in slowly and I watched how my body reacted to them. If you would have asked me my favorite foods before I started Breakthrough, I would have said the 3 Ps: potatoes, pasta, and pastries. I don't eat pasta anymore. Zucchini noodles are better than any pasta. It's the sauce that makes everything taste good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Potatoes, if somebody has a French fry at a table and we're out eating, I might take a taste of the French fry, but not like I used to eat them before. And pastries, when I go out with my girlfriends, they all order dessert and I take a taste of the one that I want. And I keep saying that first bite is the best bite.
Yeah. So it's
And
just
I'm able
more-
to just,
Yeah. I found too, for me with that, was some of what I thought were trigger foods before I did the program really weren't trigger foods. It was just a matter of my body was addicted to sugar and my hormones
Mhm.
were all over the place. And that really made a difference. Mentally and emotionally, there were definitely things that I, had a hard time staying away from. And I had to work that out because those were trigger foods for me.
oh, absolutely.
And,
There's still trigger foods. There are
mhm.
still times you're watching a commercial on TV and something comes on and it's like, oh, I want that. No, I
100%.
don't want that.
100%.
No, I don't want that.
Yeah.
It's just you see it and it brings back a memory. And it's like, these are things that have been in your head for years and years and years.
Yeah. And best advice for someone going into non-diet life, step 5, Alula living.
Don't be scared. Just
There you go.
I weigh myself to this day. If you came to the house, you would see that I weigh myself every morning. It keeps me centered. It's the one thing that I do in the morning, and it keeps me centered. And I have my water all the time with me.
Yep.
Just be true to what you want. And when you get to that point, there is nothing that feels better than being healthy. Nothing.
Yeah.
I can do things that other people younger than me can't do.
Yeah.
It's just, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. When I
that's-
say breakthrough is life-changing, I'm speaking from my heart because it is absolutely life-changing. Look at me.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That is awesome. Well,
I
we
went from a
love you.
size 22 pants to a size 4 or 6. That is like,
Wow.
I wasn't a 4 or 6 when I was 4 or 6 years old. It's just, it works. You have to work the program, but it works.
Yeah, we tell people it is simple, but not always easy.
No,
right?
it's not easy, but nothing that you want is easy. And if you
That's
really
right.
want it, it's so
That's
worth
right.
it.
If it was easy, everybody would do it, right?
So
But,
worth it.
Yeah. Well, I thank you for your time. I thank you for
Oh, you're
coaching
so
our
welcome.
clients.
And this little baby has been sitting on my lap the whole time.
The whole
quiet.
time. Thank you for what you do for our clients. Thank you for giving your heart and help to them.
And I have to say thank you to you, because coming to Breakthrough was life-changing for me. And when you asked me if I wanted to become a coach, I'm going to start crying. When you asked me if I wanted to become a coach, I was like, absolutely, I would love that more than anything else. I know what it's like to go through this.
Yeah.
So I'm blessed, and I thank you.
Yes, and so are we. Okay, my dear, thank you for this interview. People are going to love it and get so much out of it and just be uplifted because of it. So thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. Have a wonderful day. And everybody out there, just go for it. You've got this in your hands. You've got this.
Awesome.
See ya.
Thank
Say
you.
bye.
Bye.
Say bye.